Welcome to Geopolitical Platform. What is happening between Pakistan and Afghanistan?
Good evening to all. Actually, just like Kashmir, which is a border dispute between India and Pakistan, there is an area which is a dispute zone between Afghanistan and Pakistan, and little small battles are happening. But now that battle has taken the shape of a war, and Afghanistan, although is not that much capable as Pakistan in weapons, in tankers, in missile launchers, in missiles, in bombs, in aeroplanes, aircrafts, fighter aircrafts, but they are fighters. They themselves are very great fighters. Afghanistan is known as the graveyard of empires. British tries to grasp the Afghanistan. They didn't. Russia stayed there for many years, but they had to return empty-handed, and US also returned in 2021 empty-handed, giving absolute power to Taliban. So because of the geography of Afghanistan, which is more like a hilly area, it is difficult for the superpower also to defeat Taliban in Afghanistan. Although Afghanistani army is not that organized, and they are small Kabila-wise army. So, but they are expert in fighting in hills, and so they are extremely dangerous when fighting in hills. And the area between Pakistan and Taliban, which is the zone of the trouble, is the hilly area, and Islamabad is very near to it. So Taliban is targeting Islamabad. Similarly, Pakistan is targeting Kabul. There is no external support to any party seemingly, although Pakistan has made indication that India is playing a proxy war with Pakistan through Afghanistan. That is not true. There may be some support to Afghanistan in any way, like we support Balochistan. But it is a purely war between Afghanistan and Afghanistan and Pakistan. Unfortunate thing that it is happening in the month of Ramzan and between two Muslim countries, which is very rare. Oman and Qatar are trying to play as mediators and trying to stop the war. Let us see what happens. Pakistan is too powerful, but Taliban and Afghanistan are great fighters, So difficult to say what will happen. It is extremely difficult to defeat Afghans in Afghanistan, So this war may last long if not solved immediately, and there will be heavy damage on both the parties, unwarranted war actually.
Okay. And throw some light on what is happening between Iran and US.
Actually, yesterday, on Thursday, there was a meeting between Iran officials and US officials in the presence of Oman officials who are acting as a mediator at Geneva, Switzerland. Switzerland is considered the most neutral country of the world, and it has not taken part in any war so far in the history. So whenever there is a peace talk, it takes place in Switzerland, and Geneva is the headquarters. So, but there is nothing concrete has happened. Both the parties have shown the intentions to avoid the war, but no action plan has been framed. So nothing can be said because US is becoming impatient. US already organized the warships and aircrafts near Iran, and they are paying heavy price for that, fuel cost, salaries and all, so they are actually cash crunch at this moment, so they want to finish the things early. But Iran is also, avoiding the war by diplomatic means, but they are also not giving direct permission to, to inspect their nuclear sites. So let us see what happens.
Okay. Kindly throw some light on PM's visit in Israel.
Yeah, actually, when there is a high tension, our PM visited Israel for 2 days. That is the act of courage, actually. And these 2 days were very, very important. He made the speech in Israeli parliament and received the standing ovation. He criticized the Palestine's attack on innocent Israeli citizens. And there are many agreements made, and India will get a lot from Israel technology of war and science. India has to get a lot. Israel has to get moral support and other support from India. India being so powerful, but India is the beneficiary of this tour. So I think this tour is not seen in good spirit by some Muslim countries, but India is surely benefited out of it.
Okay. What are your thoughts about US Supreme Court's decision on tariffs?
Actually, it was a backfire for highly frustrating thing for Trump, because Trump had imposed heavy penalties in the form of tariff to different countries, just doing dadagiri. But Supreme Court said, U.S. Supreme Court, nothing doing, you can't do it. Maximum limit is 10%. And now all the duties, import duties to US has been restricted to maximum 10%. So this is a overall advantage to world. Unnecessary tariffs have been reduced, and it is a good thing. But frustration of Trump is so high that it may instigate Trump to take a war on Iran earlier. So that is what.
Okay. And what is happening in de-dollarization?
In de-dollarization, about 30% of the world trade is taking place outside dollar. Dollar is losing its spread very fast. In fact, dollar index had reached about 108, 109, which is now 96, 97. So dollar has depreciated also too much. But against Indian rupees, it has appreciated. So our perception is that dollar is strong. But against the basket of world currencies, dollar is weak by about 15%. So in de-dollarization is going as smoothly as possible, and everybody wants it, including US government, US deep states and all, because that is the only solution to first trouble the US and then revive the US. Similarly, all the isotopes of US like Canada and European countries, Australia included. So it is a good thing. It will lead to a crisis, but out of crisis will rise the stability. So de-dollarization is good for the world, good for US, good for every country. But now the India will be extremely strong post de-dollarization. Post 2030, India will be just like what was US today and yesterday. US will be like what is UK today. So that is going to happen. So de-dollarization is going on very smoothly.
Okay. Thanks a lot for throwing some light on the important topics.
Thank you so much. So nice.